Okay, so about a month ago, I believe, I did a figure showdown with this guy. And he went up against three 6-inch Playmates figures: the 2005 King Kong, the 2017 King Kong, Kong Skull Island, and the 2021 King Kong, Godzilla vs. Kong, Kong with Battle Axe. And he surprisingly took that fight very easily. But I ain't done yet. In fact, we're doing its sequel. We're bringing out the big guns. Playmates Kong Skull Island, the bigger version, and Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong Giant version. Can these two team up together, despite having a figure showdown of their own? Team up together to take down the Mezco? Let's see. We're going to be dividing this into another 6-rounder. Sculpt and paint articulation, accessories, size, price, and availability. So let's knock Sculpt and Paint out first. The Kong Skull Island figure has a very good color scheme overall, with some nice grays, blacks, markings, especially on the chest. And the teeth paint is looking pretty good too, though there is some mild chippage on, like, say, the front teeth. I just noticed there's a bit of hair in the mouth. Whatever. On the tongue and top of the gums, like the roof of the mouth, is painted pink, and the eyes are painted orange with some black pupils, and you have nice little slash marks on the chest right there. Fists are colored black, which makes it really pop. Same with this fist, and the same with the toes. They're painted black. Underneath is painted black as well. And that's kind of about it. Like, he's very simplistic when it comes to color. He's kind of a brownish color overall. And then the Godzilla vs. Kong, I have to hold him up this way so you can actually see the full thing. The face has very cartoonish looking eyes with a very nice snackle. I think that's the name or title for that kind of jaw position, where he's kind of grunting a bit with his teeth showing. There we go. He has like a signature beard. The paint on the scars is a bit off, I would say. I feel like they could have done a little better on that. The spray on the black is really nice too on the chest here. The arms don't have that little spray as well, with some nice molded detail. The overall sculpt and paint of the feet is pretty good too. It's kind of the same color though. I wish it was kind of a different color, which is weird because Kong was like pretty like a brownish color in the movie, but no, he's like purely charcoal gray, almost pretty much on par with Godzilla. The Mezco, on the other hand, is kind of molded in a gray brownish plastic with a lot of dry brushing to bring out some of the finer details, with some nice flesh wounds across the body, some nice art looking overall fur. It looks really nice, and overall, I've been over this like twice, 3 times now. So there's really not much to write home about except a very realistic look. So if I had to put out like a from best to worst, I would say I'd actually go ahead and say that Mezco still retains the title as the best. These two don't even compare, but like, it's weird to say that a classic series has better paint than a Godzilla vs. Kong series figure. Anyways, he wins the point in sculpt and paint. Next round, articulation. Honestly, do we even need to go there? Might as well just go over one of them because, I mean, they both share the same amount of movement. The Kongs feature a head swivel, rotation at the arms, rotation at the wrists. There you go, like that. And go forward and back like that at the leg, and go forward and back or get side to side at the foot. It is much more stiffer on Godzilla vs. Kong, but honestly, that's nothing too bad. The Mezco version, well, we already know who wins, so ball joint at the head, swivel hinge combo, and I'm guessing ball joint because you can get a kind of a bit of a rocker movement in there. Here you can also rotate, go in and out like that. Swivel hinge, and I'm guessing again ball joint because you can get a little bit of rocker in there. Ball joints at the wrist. Very nice tummy crunch. You go side to side, up and down with the leg joints. swivel hinge, and I'm guessing ball joints at the knees, and then ball joints at the feet, even though they are practically not usable and they're very stiff. So which one do I think wins articulation? It's clear. He has, they have basic swivels and that's it. He has swivels, hinges, and ball joints in places these guys don't even have. I will say that they probably feature the better foot rotation, but that's foot rotations. What are you going to do with a foot rotation? Yeah, Mezco's winning this point. Next is in terms of overall sizing, which these are this is kind of unfair because angling my camera up a bit like this. There we go. Kong right here, the Mezco version, stands about 6-7 inches tall, which is pretty dang tall, especially for a Kong figure. But these guys are kind of there in their own league because he's about, like, they're about 11, 12 inches, 13 inches, maybe even close to there. So, like, they're completely in different scale. So I'm going to have to give this a tie because they scale well with their own types of figures. Want something that scales with 6 inch? Go with Mezco. Want something that scales with 12 inches? Go with these two. Let's see. Accessories. These two come with nothing. He comes with alternate hands, a woman, chain, shack. Okay, fine. He wins the point again. Price. These two, I believe, retail for about 20 or so bucks, maybe? Yeah, 20 bucks. Very fair. This guy retailed for about 40 to 50, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. And off the bat, you can get, if you're quickly doing your math, you can already tell that these two, let's get you in the frame. I'm doing this all in one recording, so I don't have to do much things. These two together are not even the same price as him. These two together before taxes and or shipping, depending on how you get them, is going to run you about 40 bucks. He is at minimum 40 bucks. It's funny that these two combined aren't even the same price as him. So these two get the point, I guess. In terms of availability, that's also going to have to get these two the point because just like I said in my previous Kong video, I'm only seeing them at comic shops. Yeah, not too shabby, but still, if you want to go to Walmart, then you're going to have to find these two, and then these two are going to be your best bet. They win that point. So let's break this down. I didn't literally make and break the figures down. Dang it. Okay, good. You're perfectly balanced. Anyways, the Mezco wins the point in terms of sculpt and paint, articulation, accessories, and has a point in size. These two have a point in terms of size, or I guess a tie point in size, and then price and availability. I counted these two just to give them more of a fair chance. And even if I didn't, that'd be 3, 3, 4. So Mezco, even though it's off by 1 point, Mezco wins. Now, I know a lot of people are wondering, what am I going to do for round 3? Because there will be a round 3 for King Kong. Mezco, next time I do a King Kong video like this, where I compare figures, I'm going to do the NECA versus Mezco. I'm going to get the NECA pretty soon, hopefully, if I can track it down, and I'm looking to get the poster version. Why the poster version? Because the regular version doesn't seem all that unique to me color-wise. It's a standard King Kong figure. Yes, it looks beautiful, it looks really good, but I want something that's more unique on the shelf. This poster version does not have, this poster version will have a purpose and will look really good on my shelf. I'm more into like colorful things nowadays. So that's kind of why I'm going to pick that one. So I'm going to compare that one to this one, and then we'll do a round 3, and then we're going to see if Mezco still retains its title, because I've seen a bunch of videos comparing the two. Mezco, NECA, you have got a lot to compete with. I've had this figure for a few months now, or at least a month, and I'm loving this guy. So, your move, NECA. Anyways, that's all I have to really say. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.